Now, when Gerber chose a baby with Down syndrome to be the Gerber baby, it was a beautiful recognition of a beautiful child with equal worth and value as any other baby. Just a few weeks ago, I said on this very stage that the child with Down syndrome is just as valuable as the captain of the football team. Children that I've known with Down syndrome are thoughtful, kind, loving, and quite capable. So it was a shock when Washington Post editor Ruth Marcus wrote that if she were pregnant with a Down syndrome child, she would, and I quote, have terminated those pregnancies, then would have grieved the loss and moved on. Such a callous and shameful disregard for a human life expressed with such pride, it just takes my breath away. I suppose Ruth Marcus feels that only perfect children are worth their birth. But what's a perfect child? The only perfect children I know of are Jesus and, of course, my 6 grandkids. Okay, well, maybe my grandkids aren't actually perfect, but they're just closer to it than yours. 150 years ago, there were people who believed in slavery. They argued that some humans were worth more than others because of their skin color. Now, I know of no one today, I mean no one, who believes such evil and sinful nonsense. It's repulsive to even imagine that one human should be able to own another human and have life and death control over another person's life. I pray that I live to see the day when we view the killing of an unborn child as patently immoral and equally repulsive as slavery. For the logic of abortion is that some children just aren't worth that much. Sadly, some babies today are eliminated because of a physical imperfection, and others for nothing more than being female when a male child was desired. That's like tossing out a pastry because it wasn't the desired flavor and just reaching for another. Now, this should not be an issue about anyone's politics. You know that I often speak of what I call vertical issues, things that are not uniquely right or left, but rather up or down, right or wrong. And this should be such an issue that unites people from all over the political spectrum in standing for the simple understanding that I am no more and no less important than you or anyone else. My race, gender, economic status, my religious beliefs, my ethnicity, social standing, appearance, or personal health should not make me more valuable, or for that matter, less valuable than you. I remain shocked and appalled that someone like Ruth Marcus would hold such revolting and degrading thoughts toward other human beings. But even more stunned, that she would be so proud of her elitist views that she would write them for the world to see. It's especially sad that some of the leading voices demanding the right to the termination of a baby at any time for any reason claim to be feminist. And they proclaim that what women want more than anything in the world is a right to end the life of their baby. Is abortion really the holy grail for all women? Well, tonight's show is going to reveal what Hollywood and the overwhelming majority of the media will never want you to know about women from all across the political spectrum who've done some really deep thinking about when life begins, who's responsible for protecting life, and how this issue forecasts the future of our entire civilization. Because if we randomly kill off the next generation for our own convenience, we won't be able to claim that we are a civilized people.